I saw 2 episodes of The Sopranos. I've seen De Niro play Al Capone in The Untouchables. I've seen Paul Sorvino in various things. I've seen Bob Hoskins in The Long Good Friday. I've been acquainted with gangsters through the world of film for 40 years. I really didn't draw consciously on any of the performances I mentioned, but I'd be a liar if I said that they didn't all go into your psyche. You know, you get informed by everything you see, of course. So without intending to, all those performances and other performances and actual gangsters that I've had the interesting fortune to meet in various scenarios over the last 20 years in New York. And then you're given a script like this and you go into your imagination and you go into your experience and you mix those two things together, and that was it really, you know?
I mean, certainly from what Lauren wrote, I had a very specific playlist. She felt sort of like an amalgamation of many things, some of which are for just me to know. Spooky.
Frances reminded me a lot of my grandmother and my great-grandmother. There was a whole line of women on my mom's side. My grandmother was a Ziegfeld Follies girl, so just start there. And there was a whole bunch, her mom and her mom's sisters all moved to New York and had an apartment in the Bronx and had this sort of like ragtag life. So there was a kind of tough, broad, living in the Bronx lady that I grew up with. So I would say them.
Victor has a stutter, and so I went out into the world and stuttered in front of people and at delis and at grocery stores, and that experience honestly gave me a lot of insight into kind of body language stuff and how he was, and kind of maybe he was a little bit more shelled up and a little more inward, because a lot of people aren't that kind sometimes. I guess just real life, going out and trying, and I kind of let that bleed in a little bit.